Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see unboxing and full in-depth review of Zenfone 3. So without any further ado, let's get started. So let's unbox the device and see what's inside. Inside the box, you will find the smartphone itself on top. So beneath that, you will be having some user start guide with all informations and warranty card. You will also get a SIM ejector pin, Type-C to USB data cable, wall-jack adapter which supports quick charging, and you will also get a Zen Ear free with this box. That's good to see. Let's check out the specs of the smartphone. It has 1.4 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 octa-core processor, which is running with 3 GB RAM with 32 GB inbuilt storage. It has 5.2 Full HD IPS display. Hybrid SIM card support, 16 MP rear-facing camera with PDAF and dual-tone dual LED flash. At the front, it has 8 MP front-facing camera with 4G LTE support. On the rear, it has a fingerprint sensor. It has 2650 mAh battery. So let's check out the physical overview of the smartphone. On the back, you have 16 MP rear-facing camera with dual-tone dual LED flash with laser autofocus and PDAF. At the bottom, you have the fingerprint sensor. Beneath that, you have the Asus branding. On the right-hand side, you have the volume rocker key with power on and off button. The button is made up of metal and it gives tactile feedback. Coming on to the left hand side, you have SIM ejector port. On top, you have 3.5mm jack with secondary noise cancellation mic. At the bottom, you have Type-C port with primary microphone and speakers. I've been using this device for more than 15 days now, so I will be giving my in-depth review about this smartphone. I will also tell you the pros and cons about this smartphone. Let's start with the design and build quality. This could be the best design we ever seen from the Asus Zenfone models, and this Zenfone 3 came up with a beautiful design and the back, even at the front. The mobile is designed with glass and metal. Both the sides are covered with Gorilla Glass protection. It has 2.5D glass both at the front and even at the back. That looks extremely good. For the first time, Asus has left its signature mark that you see on the touch capacitive keys, but this time they came up with the same signature mark at the back. Pattern at the back looks good. It is very slim and very light. The design sometimes reminds me of Samsung devices. The mobile is slim and very light. It might get smudges sometime because of the glass finish on both the sides. Since it has a glossy finish at the back, sometimes it feels slippery. So it's highly recommended to use a transparent back case. Overall, if you ask me, the design and build quality of the smartphone is the top pick of this Zenfone 3. So let's go into the display. My personal pick would be the display because it has a 5.2 Full HD display. It has a sharp, vibrant colors and the viewing angles also looks extremely good. It is very legible in outdoor condition, even in the direct sunlight. The touch response from the smartphone is really great. Personally, I like this display more than anything from the smartphone. I really enjoyed using the smartphone, especially because of its display. Let's have a look at the OS and the UI. So it is running on Android 6.0 Marshmallow. On top of which it is running on Zen UI. But as always, Zen UI comes with a lot of bloatwares. Few of them can be uninstalled. The Zen UI has not changed much from the previous version, but they have improved it a lot. You can customize the UI as much as you can. So all the aspects in the smartphone you can customize by using the Zen UI. So the UI is highly customizable with a lot more options than the previous version. So let's talk about the performance of the smartphone. It has Snapdragon 625 processor with octa-core processor, which is a mid-range processor, and it is coupled with 3 GB RAM with 32 GB inbuilt storage. Hence, this is a 5.2 inch display. It has also got another variant where it has a 5.5 inch display, which got 4 GB RAM and 64 GB inbuilt storage. The performance was great on day-to-day usage. It can handle all the performance without any lags. Even the multitasking and all the heavy tasking can be managed easily. The RAM management on the smartphone is also really good. But the gaming performance is not as expected. The processor is a mid-range processor since it can handle all the heavy games, but it struggles a bit with extended heavy gaming on high graphics settings. But still, it doesn't have any heating issue. So it's really an average performer at this price point. So it has a benchmark score of 61,990 and Antutu benchmark score. Considering it is very less when compared to 650 as well as the Snapdragon 652, which are the latest chipset from Snapdragon that are used in Redmi and Li TV in their smartphones, which is available for much lower price. So let's talk about the sound quality. Speaker output of the smartphone is extremely good. It is loud and clear. It is very good. And sound output via the headphone jack is also good. Talking about the fingerprint sensor, the fingerprint sensor is fast and unique. We haven't seen such a design of the fingerprint sensor in any other smartphone. Still, the fingerprint sensor works really fine and it is very accurate. Let's talk about the most important aspect of the smartphone, camera. It has 16 megapixel rear facing camera with PDAF and optical image stabilization, dual tone dual LED flash, and at the front it has 8 megapixel front facing camera. As always, there are a lot of modes available on this camera. The camera quality could have been better. I expected a bit more from this camera. Since it has a 16 megapixel rear facing camera, all the shots that I have taken in the outdoor condition with good sunlight came out really well. The color accuracy in the brightness and the saturations are really good. Since it has a lot of modes available in the camera app, we can play around with to get the best shot out of it. Even with some of the outdoor shots that I've taken from this smartphone is a bit oversaturated by times, but the image taken with the good lighting condition is extremely good. Even the selfie camera of the smartphone is not as expected. The quality could have been much better. It is much decent when you compare with other smartphones. The video quality about the smartphone is not recommended. Even it can able to switch the video in 4K resolution, but still the video quality could have been improved with a software update. The auto mode from the rear as well as in the front is not as expected. Hello everyone, this part of video has been recorded with the front facing camera of Zenfone 3. This is how the quality looks. But still, the camera quality of the smartphone is quite decent. So let's talk about the battery life about the smartphone. It has 2650 mAh battery. The battery life is kind of average. I tested the device for more than 15 days with active Geo connection as well as full Wi-Fi. So I must say it has a battery life about 3.5 hours to 4.5 hours. So if you are a moderate user, it can last up to 1 day. But the good thing is it has a Type-C port and it supports quick charge. So you can able to charge your smartphone really quick. So finally, let's talk about the pros and cons of the smartphone. So let's talk about the pros. The pros which I liked from this smartphone, it has a beautiful display, excellent build quality, and the call quality of the smartphone is amazing. You have the Zen UI which has a lot of customization option. And finally, we have the camera that comes averagely close to the pros. So let's talk about the cons about the smartphone. The biggest con about the smartphone was the pricing. So they made some error with the pricing. It is priced around 22,000. If they would have come up with an aggressive pricing, Asus Zenfone 3 could have been much better. The next con will be its performance. So the performance wise, I won't recommend this smartphone if you are a gamer and if you are a heavy multitasker, because for this price tag you have some better options in the name of Xiaomi Mi 5 as well as OnePlus 3, especially if you look at the value for money option. Finally, we have the battery. It just has 2650 mAh battery and the battery performance is not that great. So with the likes of other smartphones in the offer which has better value for money options, considering its pros, you can have a look at this smartphone if you are gonna buy one, especially if you are looking for a premium looking smartphone. Do let me know if you want to see in-depth camera review about the smartphone. I hope this video was helpful. If it does, do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. This is James signing off. Hope to see you in my next video.